Hey y'all. Welcome to SistasinCrimewithShiandToy Aftershow.
Yes.
So listen, girl.
Yes.
Have we been seeing the recent tea and developments within the last 48 hours between Nicki Minaj and Kanye?
Yes. Yes. Well, you shared it with me and I went and looked and I got a cackle out of it. I did.
Like, Kanye, sweetie. Sir, I really just want to know, who's the voice of reason in his corner, or is it non-existent?
He has cut all those people off, I think, honestly. I think he has cut all those folks off. Because you can't fathom, that does not make sense, right? So if y'all don't know what we're talking about, Kanye, well, I think Nicki released her album earlier this week or last week, I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a single apparently that Kanye and Nicki did years ago. And she begged him to put it out. Let's put it out, And she begged him. She even changed her verses several times at his request. And he just wouldn't put it out. But all of a sudden this week, he wants to put it out. And she was like, no. And I don't blame her, because why now? Because she's getting traction right now because of her album. Now you got to put out this single. That just makes no sense to me.
Exactly, because he's trying to release the album, but why would she do that at this time? So, like my sister said, 3-4 years later after the fact, when she begged and begged and begged for you to release that track, I think it got leaked a couple of times. You made her rewrite her verse several times. Why? Like, at this point, don't nobody care no more. She definitely don't.
Yeah.
She said, respectfully, she got on live and because what happened was he sent her a text message. I guess she didn't reply to the text message. So then he took a screenshot of the text message he sent her and posted it on his social media.
Yeah.
So she addressed it on live and was like, respectfully, Kanye, that train has left the station.
Yes. I don't blame her. Because it has. Yeah. 4 years? Is it even the same sound that's now? Because, the sound changes, as, like it's like a style, like clothes. Like some things are in style, some are not. There are some sounds that are not popular like they used to. Like, is it even the same sound? Like, so Kanye, have a seat, sir. But I think it's just right now because she has her album out. He wants to do it, and I don't blame her, because 4 years, that's insane. That is insane.
Actually, I was wrong. It was 5. It's been on the back burner since 2018.
See, yeah, and that makes it worse. 5 years. That makes it worse.
So why would she still be interested in something like, she has her own album, her own promotions, her own thing she's doing right now. Yep. She has tour dates coming up. I just saw on one of the tour dates, because I've listened to Pink Friday too, and I'm gonna tell you my songs on there. Blessings is number 1. That's a collab she did with Tasha Cobb Leonard.
Oh, really?
As soon as it played, you talking about boohoo crying.
For real? Okay.
Blessings is towards the end. That's my favorite one. And that other one is Bomb Bomb. I said that's what I'm listening to when I'm on my ratchet shit. Okay. But Blessings, y'all, really spoke to me, really touched me. But she's doing all this. She has tour dates. Apparently she's gonna be at Dreamville. So now that really want to go, because when I saw her tour dates, it said Dreamville, North Carolina, I think April the 6th. Those are the Dream Fest dates. The Dreamville dates, April the 6th and the 7th. Okay. So now that makes me really want to go.
I think so. Me too. Yeah.
But it's like, and some people felt the type of way about it, but most people were very understanding. But at this point, what you want her to do after 5 years, bro?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
because my thing is, but my thing is, it has been so long, if I can recall correctly, it's been so long even since Kanye put out some music. Yeah. And do we even want to hear, because he was focused on fashion for so many years. I mean, he did put out music here and there, but he's been focused on fashion so many years. And then this whole divorce and all this kind of crap, and just the overall, like, thing with him and Kim and all that stuff. Like, do we even want to hear Kanye music? I mean, and this is coming from somebody who used to love Kanye West music, like the college dropout and the graduation. I love that album. Like, I love the graduation. The Good Life with T-Pain, that was my song.
Yeah.
But like, it's just like Kanye is just. Now I will say his documentary on Netflix was really good. It gave me, I have a soft spot for Kanye. I really do. Because just seeing, like, I love the scene where him and Jamie are making what's it called? What is that song called? Where it was him, Twista, and Jamie Foxx.
Kanye, Twista, and Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, what's that song called? Anyway, I can't remember. We'll look it up. But yes, there's a scene when they're making that song, and it touches you so much because it's like they're creating the song, but you know what the song is gonna be. Like, we're watching this after the fact, and we just know the jam is gonna be. And just to see when he was like authentic, and it was just like about the music, and he was so like so like strict about his craft and stuff like that. And just watching him and his humble beginnings, like wanting people to listen to his music and they would not listen, you know, because he was a producer for a little minute before he started having his own music. But yeah, just to see that, and I'm just like, it's just really heartbreaking to see the turn he's taking, and I really feel like that's because of his mom. But that's just another conversation. But I'm just sorry, Nicki has every right to feel. I would be that way because you probably were so excited. You know how you be so excited about something, and then it's been so long, like, and you felt like it just wasn't gonna happen, so you just put it back in mind. Yeah. You don't even care no more. She probably forgot about the song.
And did, because she's been focused on her album, because she was originally supposed to release her album, I think it was November the 17th.
Yeah.
But she pushed it back to closer to her birthday because November 17th, come to find out, Drake had just released, and that's also when Lil Wayne released his collab album with 2 Chainz. I did not care for Drake's album, but the 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne album, it you know, there was some hits on it. Like, I Love Pressure, and it was another one, I don't know if it's called Thick Girl or something like that. Like, there's a couple one I be riding to. But you know, just to, because Wayne ain't made music like an album in forever, so I think she did it just to respect him. And you know, to what, not to say he needed it, because he's a legend, let's be real. But
he is.
Just to allow them to have their moment. So she pushed hers back. But Kanye, now he all of a sudden he want to release an album called Vultures, I think, with Ty Dolla $ign. Y'all just gonna have to do it without that single, bro. Like, find somebody else to do it. That's all. I don't know what to tell you, because like she said, she reworked it 3 times. The last time she reworked it, you was trying to turn it into a gospel song. Like, and she was like, child, I don't know what he got going on. Like, she did an interview. She like, child, I don't know what's going on. But, and then not only that, he kind of, I don't know the details, but I also heard something about he kind of like fell out with her a couple of years ago too. And they kind of stopped talking type of deal. So that, you know, that as well. And now you want to come back and ask her to go ahead and clear a verse that she done wrote for you 3 times 5 years ago. It ain't even on the radar no more.
And that's wild for her to go back and revise the verses that many times. That's wild. And honestly, I would have stopped right there, because here's the thing. Sometimes I understand, you know, now he's an excellent musician. He's a genius when it comes to music and all that stuff. He really is. And I won't take that from him. But that's wild. Nicki has written her own verses and all that stuff. Let me tell you, her verses be the truth. She got some of the most iconic verses. I don't care what nobody say. Nicki got some of the most iconic verses.
Because what the verse for me right now is, if I don't even know you exist, is that beef? No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
No, listen, now I gotta go listen to that album. Now I gotta listen, because y'all, I be like in my old school R&B music. I do not like keep up with.
I love music. Like, so, you know, when new albums, if I remember, I try to listen to new albums as they come out, because a lot of times I'll hear about the release date a month before it happened and then forget until somebody mentioned. I'm like, oh, let me ride to this on my way to work or whatever.
Yeah.
Baby, when I tell you I have played Blessings about every single day. If y'all don't listen to nothing else on that album, listen to Blessings with Tasha Cobb.
Right.
Cause baby.
Well, Nicki appeared on her album, I'm Getting Ready. You know, they did that song. That song was excellent.
Yeah.
I love that song on Tasha's album. So I'm anxious to hear this one.
The first one, the intro, that very first song, "Are You Gone Already?" It's really good too. Mm-hmm. I like that one. It's different though, so I feel like for most people it's gonna be you love it or you hate it. Mm-hmm. I love it. It's kind of deep. It's emotional. She talks about now this album. It's not her typical work. Okay. Now you have some songs that are typical Nicki. Some are real deep. Some you can tell she's talking about life experiences with her husband. She's talking about something that happened with someone. I need to look up the background to that one. Last time I saw you, I think this is regarding somebody that she lost, because she's like, Papa's gonna be, his birthday is gonna be in such and such days, and you would have loved to see him there. So I think she's talking about somebody that she lost. I don't know.
She lost a cousin, I think, who used to live in Trinidad. I think that's what it was, a cousin or somebody like that, because I remember her talking about it. I think I was watching one of her documentaries or something like that, and she was referring to that person. She was like, before that person died, all he wanted to do was see her. But I think with her schedule, so I can't remember, Lord, if it ain't accurate, forgive me. But I think he wanted to see her so bad, but I think with her schedule, it just wouldn't work, and he ended up passing away. I'm not sure how he died or anything like that, but I think that's maybe who she's referring to.
That very well could be. And it's also, speaking of Trinidad, that's also one of my favorite songs. She has another song on there called Forward from Trini. Yeah. And it's with two artists from Trinidad. So you kind of got that reggae vibe to it.
Oh, yeah.
But the song that's going viral, it was not even my favorite song. The song that done went viral is Everybody with Lil Uzi Vert. And I mean, I get it. It's like because that it kind of gives the vibe of before Drake's most recent album, that last album, it was like pop, like the songs you can make TikTok dances to. So that Everybody song, it's one of those type songs. A lot of people are moving more towards the pop culture for people to make these TikTok dances to. And that's what they're doing. That Everybody song, they're making a lot of the dances to it. You got Lil Uzi Vert on there. She did an appearance somewhere with Kai. He's that influencer that she was on Twitch with. He be on Twitch all the time. He funny. So she did an appearance with him. He was doing that dance. Like, that's the main one that people been listening to. But my top ones are Blessings, Bomb Bomb from Trini, and the first one. The very first song is real, and it's kind of slow. Are You Gone Already? They're my number 4 on that album. The other stuff I feel is typical Nicki stuff. Like, she got one called Cowgirl. Not much to think about that one. It's exactly what you think it's talking about. So, but Kanye, honey, bye. Dismiss. Get somebody else to do that.
Yeah, go make some of them clothes. You get on my nerves.
Yeah, go make some more homeless people clothes and charge $500 for them.
Yeah. Like, we're not talking about homeless people, but that's what I feel like. He went on Slauson.
Yes.
And what's that other road called in California? Not Slauson, sorry, not Slauson, but Skid Row.
Yeah.
And he said, all right, that look okay, I'm gonna do that one. Okay. Yeah. That's where he got his designs from. They're holes, and people like, some of the shirts have holes in them, the pants have holes in them. They look ripped.
Yeah. And people buying them.
Yep. And people buying them. Like, I do not own a pair of Yeezys. Don't want to.
I don't either. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. A pair of Yeezys on a man is attractive, but I'm not spending my money.
Personally, I think Cole Haans are very attractive on a man.
Yeah, but just something about seeing a man pop out with them Yeezys on. I'm like, oh, you big money, you got it.
Yeah, they're just not my vibe. I mean, I have seen them coordinated with an outfit that looks great, but
I have a specific instance in mind where I'm gonna say this little tidbit we're gonna get on through because I ain't trying to put too much of my business out there. Okay. Movie dates with a gentleman, and he popped out with the tan Yeezys, and he had this tan fit, and y'all don't know if y'all know, but I love dark meat, and he dark skinned, and I was like, oh, that tan against that tan skin. Then another time we popped up on a date, and he had on like some royal blue and black Yeezys with the royal blue and black fit. I was like, oh, I said, oh,
listen, I have seen some nice ones that are coordinated well with an outfit. But you have to know, like, the ones I've seen, it was them. I think it was those big slides that I didn't like. Those
the bubble looking, the real big. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was done for me. I was like, immediately no.
And I don't like the ones that look like spaceship shoes either. Like I'm not big on tennis shoes, but these was like regular Yeezy tennis shoes, like that actually lace and stuff. He had some that look like spaceships.
No, I don't think I saw those, sis.
They got holes and stuff in them. They like foam. I think they the foam Yeezys or something. I could be wrong. Y'all don't quote me on that. Cause like I said, I don't keep up with trends and shoes and stuff like that. Cause
right.
I don't care if it's $5 or $50 or $500. If I want it, I'm gonna get it. But I just never been into Yeezys like that. Like,
yeah,
I haven't been into J's that much. Every now and then I see a pair of J's. I'd be like, oh, I want those or some Nike Dunks or something. But it's rare. Like I'm not a sneakerhead. Mm-hmm. Like I'll wear a $2 shoe. I'll wear a $200 shoe. Like it's just what I want, and that's what I want y'all to understand. And we're gonna get on out of here. It's not just about the fashion. You have to have style as well. And style, just because something costs money,
that mean it's stylish.
Don't mean it's stylish. And you not and people be thinking they be clean as hell just because they got on a Gucci belt.
No.
Like, okay, but what you gonna do to dress that belt up? If that's gonna be your centerpiece, what you gonna do to accessorize
because you buying a Gucci belt and then you got on a V-neck t-shirt from Walmart, and then you got on
slacks from Shein.
From slacks, and then okay.
And that's the Shein, because this came from Shein. I live on Shein.
I think
the earrings and the necklace is Shein too. I live on Shein. But that's me. Like if I see it, and but I have style. You can wear something that's very inexpensive and make it look like money. You can wear stuff that's they're just like people I see buying these, brands and stuff like that, making it look very cheap because you don't know how to style it.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So y'all don't get so caught up into the fashion, because he was wrong for selling them homeless ass clothes. Don't get so caught up into the fashion. You get caught up in style and figure out what works for you. This is a style right now. I didn't realize until I looked in this square. This is a style, okay? I didn't realize it just now. You know what I mean? Like, this is a whole style. I don't know why. It's toboggan season though, y'all.
Yeah, it's cute though. With the glasses and stuff.
And we both wearing glasses today. That was not planned.
It wasn't planned.
But we be here.
We be here. Here's the thing, y'all. My eyes were so dry, and I was like, I'm not fooling with a contact lens. My eyes need to rest. So they have been resting for the past couple of days. Yeah.
These aren't
but when we showed up, there was no like, oh sis, you gonna wear glasses? I'm like, no, we just popped up and we both had on glasses.
But these came from Shein. Again. I'm very
transparent. They're cute though. I like them.
Like people be acting like they be ashamed to say what stuff come from, baby. Because I know if I don't tell you, you wouldn't be able to know. These from Shein. They look like they some crystals.
My whole vacation wardrobe from Shein. Yeah, it was. And it was cute stuff.
That's beneath you because it's not beneath me.
Yeah.
At all. And I be looking damn good. That's your baby daddy. But anyway.
Fashion Nova and Shein, all of those. Boo-hoo.
Pretty Little Thing.
Pretty Little Thing. All of them.
But now, if I do come across something that's more on the luxury side and it catches my eye, I'll buy it. But it's not because of the price. It's because I want that piece for a look I have in my mind. You know what I mean? Like style, not fashion. Get into it. Final thoughts, Sha?
That's all. Kanye, go sit your ass down somewhere and stop worrying about a single. And then I always have an issue with people posting screenshots of text messages to prove what? She didn't respond.
And she didn't do it. She didn't respond. That should tell you she wasn't going to do it. And then she came out publicly and confirmed she wasn't going to do it. That passive aggressive tactic you got going on, it still flopped. Because I guess you thought you was putting her on blast because she didn't reply to you.
Because reality for me, and maybe it's just me, your name don't even hold the same weight like it used to. It's just I mean, you used to be you are a legend. I will not say that from your music is timeless. You are a genius.
And what's crazy, I haven't heard the song since, but I bet it was slap because that's two legends together.
The last time they collaborated was Monster, and that oh my god, an iconic verse.
Yes,
an iconic verse for Nicki. So I was bananas, but once Kanye being Kanye, like he just
fumbled.
But he fumbled it. I'm sorry, but I don't feel like Kanye's name holds the same weight that it used to. I'm just not. I will listen to his music now. I will not take that from him. Like I said, I love The Graduation, but I'm sorry, for the past couple years, Kanye's personal life has been so magnified and publicized other than what he's doing, like behind the scenes, like the clothing line or the music. And like people just don't feel the same way about celebrities like they used to because
it takes away from their craft.
Yeah.
All the headlines and things with your personal life, it takes away from your craft. And it really turns people off. I was very turned off with all the things that transpired between Kanye and Kim and the way he handled that. And for them to say, they try to blame it on me being crazy, this, that, and the third. Well, something is not right. You are not well. I'm not saying you need to be on medication. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a clinician. Right. But that's what it's giving. Because, like, you go out, like, 1 minute you be fine, and it seems like that's when you taking your pills. The next minute you go off on these tangents. Like, I didn't even tell you that part. After, the Nicki Minaj thing, there's a clip of him going off and dropping names like Drake, Jay-Z. I'm like, he was like, and y'all need to hit me up. Don't hit me, Drake, I need you to hit me up. Da, da, da. What Drake did to you?
Yeah. And see, he be spitting out random names. But see, that's the thing. But these are people he hasn't spoke to in years. Like Jay-Z, to my knowledge. These are people he hasn't spoke to in years. So I don't know where he gets. But let me tell you.
He said, and I don't want to hit me up telling me not to be doing. I don't want you to hit me up telling me to chill, telling me not to do all that. Da, da, da. He was directing that to like Drake and I guess Jay-Z. Them grown ass men, what you mean telling them not to do this and not to do that? What are you saying, sir?
Let me tell you, I want to know deep down what happened between them because let me tell you, that was one hell of a friendship, Jay-Z and Kanye.
I feel like it was Beyonce and Kim.
But now Kim cool with her mama and stuff.
I don't know.
And allegedly Beyonce, I don't know if this is true. Allegedly, they saying Beyonce performed at Courtney's wedding.
What?
Right. Because they suspect, because wherever, I think Courtney's wedding was in Italy. And allegedly, Beyonce checked into the same hotel that they were having all the festivities at.
But or something like that. If you notice, these allegations regarding them being cool now did not happen until she divorced from Kanye.
Yeah,
so I feel like that is for sure. I mean, I'm not a fan of the Kardashians, but in that instance, I feel like he was the problem.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, Kim said something that startled me. She said, it's a lot of stuff he did that she don't say. She let him drag her and stuff. But there, she said something. She said, I haven't even told everybody what you did. And I was like, what the heck did he do? And she was like, because that just put the icing on the cake. Like what you did to, I don't know if it was something to the kids or something like that. And that scared me because I was like, well, what did he do? And she said, I'll never tell y'all what he did. And I was like, that is crazy.
But there gotta be something crazy for her not to ever tell.
Yeah, and I think she teared up when she said it. So there is no telling like what it was. Oh Jesus, I don't know if it was pertaining to the kids or what, but she looked like
it was serious, and
it was serious.
She hung there for a minute.
Yeah, it was serious.
For a minute, but Kanye, please sit down. Just have a seat. Get back on your meds. I can tell when you off of them. Get back on your medication.
Let me tell you another theory people got. They say, he was trying to get stuff from Kim and make sure she this, that, and the fourth. They said the one he married to now, that's the one he need to have his eyes on because he's made her like the power of attorney over his estate and stuff. Why? And they say allegedly she's attached to like someone like not the mob, but like that sort of organization type thing. They said that's who her family is. And you put this woman over your POA. They say that's the one he need to watch out for.
Not only that, I have a question. Why the hell was Zeus Network there in the background when you were going on this tangent regarding Nicki Minaj not approving that verse? Why was Zeus Network there? That is the most trash TV. You got Natalie Nunn sitting on the couch like this, like, honey, I don't know.
That part.
If you look at the video I sent you again, Natalie Nunn is sitting on the couch to the left, and she like I'm about to text Nicki as soon as I leave here. Like that's what it was giving.
No.
Why was Zeus Network was there? Why is Zeus Network there? Like you're Kanye. Zeus Network is for not to discriminate, but it's for lower level celebrities. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the reality TV. Not Kanye. What's your legend, baby? Why is Zeus there?
But listen, that just shows you like he's not, because I mean, think about it, he didn't fell out with everybody. Like if you keep it real, like he's just not like
that would be the equivalent of Jay-Z being on Zeus Network.
Right.
Jay-Z gonna have his own network. He's not gonna be on Zeus. He's gonna create his own network. He's a billionaire.
He gonna use Beyonce's Parkwood or whatever it's called. Ivy Park. Yeah. Like Ivy. Yeah, no, her publishing company, I think it's called Parkwood though.
Oh, Parkwood. Ivy Park is the clothing, ain't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, he's gonna have his own network. Like
exactly.
He's not gonna be on Zeus. Like why was I gotta do some more research. Why was Zeus there? What's the plan?
Like I think he was just trying to get Nicki's eye, but I was like, you know what, Kanye, I think he needs, because the thing is though, he even got mad at what's that man name? His best friend who used to be his best friend, Cootie or something like that. He got mad at him because he released that documentary. And I said, Kanye, that documentary actually gave people a soft spot for you. So you need to be thankful, because for a minute there, the whole Black community was like, no, we don't ride with Kanye. You know what I mean? Like, because of the stuff he was with Donald Trump and, just some crazy. Yeah, like down here in South Carolina, like it's crazy.
Also, that's how I know he's unhinged. He's also saying stuff like did they shut down his Twitter account? Because he was a menace on Twitter at one point. But in the midst of him saying all this in the last 48 hours, he also is saying, Donald Trump, we ain't voting for you unless you release such and such. Like he named like 2 or 3 people who he want to release from prison. We ain't voting for you unless you release some people. Boy, who is we? I was never voting for him.
Yeah. And here's the thing, another thing, Kanye, you missed the memo. Trump is going through a whole trial right now. I don't think he's thinking about releasing no Black.
He could be clink.
He could be clink locked up with him. So yeah, and speaking of, Rudy Giuliani has been ordered by a judge to pay 2 election workers $168 million for lying, saying they rigged. I said, imagine being an election worker and getting $168 million. You just split it, I think.
And still, look, still is that I want is that before or after taxes.
It and he ain't got that money.
Either way,
that's insane.
I'm good. Yeah. I'm good in the hood.
Because he accused them of rigging the election to cause Trump to lose. That is exactly what. And sis, yep. Today that hit my phone today. I said, my Lord.
We're not gonna go too deep into the politics because we don't want to make the people mad.
I know. Yeah, I don't want to draw around
the facts. That's just what
I don't want to draw the wrong crowd. You right.
Yeah, that's just what was reported though. So don't argue with us. Argue with media outlets. Okay,
exactly.
The news. But yeah, Kanye, please sit down.
Exactly.
I've been saying it for years. Just sit down.
Yep.
Now you have every opportunity to just chill, and you don't.
You got too much money. I'd be on every island. Like, what do you want exactly?
It's exhausting to watch, and I be feeling bad for him. Not that I pity him, but I be feeling bad for him because I'm like, something ain't right.
Yeah. He's always been wired differently, and I feel like geniuses like him have to be.
They are.
Yeah, they are, and he has to be. But something, I think the trauma from him losing his mother and the guilt he feels, because I think he felt guilty about her having that surgery and not really being fit to be to have the procedure, I guess. I feel like the combination between the trauma and the guilt really, like we talk about, trauma can really alter your brain and your decisions. So I feel like probably some of that is the issue. And then when you got a bunch of yes people around that are on the payroll and who don't tell you no and who don't check you, it creates a monster, and I think that's what we are. It's not a monster, but I'm just saying, like a maniac. Yeah.
But see, that's how when people surround themselves with people who condone their actions instead of keeping those day ones around who gonna check them. That's how you know you on the wrong path. Yeah. You want yes men around, because in the second clip I was watching, everybody was like, yeah, he had to tell somebody to hush. Like, she was agreeing with him, but she was trying to talk, and it's like, girl, it's Kanye. I don't care who you are. Why is you trying to talk over Kanye? But everybody was like, yeah, and I'm like, no, no, like, I'm that friend.
Yeah, no, immediately
I
no.
need you to check me too, because I need to be checked every now and then. But I be like, no, you tripping. So he, I think those people for him may have been Drake and Jay-Z. And that's allegedly, I'm speculating. And that might be why, he feels the way he feels towards them, because they was checking him. You know what I mean? Yeah. And now you just surrounding yourself with a bunch of people who condone your bullshit, but it's not in your best interest.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you, because here's the thing: those people who was in his corner, probably like Jay-Z and Drake, they don't have nothing to lose. They got their own bag. They got money just like you got money.
Drake is becoming a villain. That last album he made, I did not, for the dogs, he becoming a villain. Yeah. I'm not here for it, Drake, but
they say he shaded Rihanna. I didn't listen to the album. I didn't even like the album before that. The
album before that was a real pop album. I didn't like that.
Yeah, I didn't like that. No,
I'm not a fan of For the Dogs either. I know it's for the dogs, so I know some fellas that like it. That's okay, whatever. Yeah, but it ain't for me. But yeah, I still stand on that. No, I feel like Drake and Jay-Z may have been the ones holding him accountable. That's allegedly. Right. Don't quote me on that. Don't sue me. Yeah, it's allegedly. It's just my opinion.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Any final thoughts, Boo?
That's all. Once again,
it be right here, don't it, Boo? It be right here in the center.
It be right here.
Right here.
I have to go and massage my forehead just like this.
I'm about to go to Wendy's, and then I'm gonna take this.
We about to go somewhere,
and then I would take this makeup off and do the same.
Yeah, I pray I can get to that step.
Y'all stress me out.
But y'all tune in next week. It's something always in the news, so we'll be back next week with another pop culture, whatever you want to call this, current event. Y'all be sure to like, share, and The Sisters in Crime with SistasinCrimewithShiandToy podcast. This is the SistasinCrimewithShiandToy After Show signing out. Please be sure to tune in next week around 1 p.m. on Thursday to see our upload.
Yeah.
Bye.